2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. At their own 35-yard line. First and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, New Orleans.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
They'll mark them. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. He finds Devontae Smith. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy.
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Hurts. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It's a give now to Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Carr now on second down. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Here's a handoff to Miller. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Carr on the bootleg. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A run up the middle with Miller. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Carr. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Groupie's kick is good, and the Saints get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. Woo! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Play action. Here's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Hurts. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On play action, here's Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back is Carr. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Carr now to throw on 1st down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. Now Carr. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Carr. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Now a second down throw from Carr. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Carr. Now right on the heels of the pick-6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Eagles stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start the drive with Miller. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. 2nd down, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Carr working out of the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On play action, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Man in motion is Smith. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Carr to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd down and 3. Here's Carr. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Carr now. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll find Smith working across the field. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Saints 10.
First and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Philadelphia.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Carr. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Carr now on second down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He fumbled the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Carr. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. A gain there of 17. On first down, Carr. Quick throw, taken in.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second and a yard. Olave is the motion man. They'll run. It's Kamara. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First down throw for Carr. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now it's Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Throwing now is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. And that is brought in. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Rattler now back to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.